Hello, but this is Kyrix with another episode of the Final Fantasy V 4-Job Fiesta 2018 Charity Run. Just as a side note, I would like to point out that every single time I say that, my body wants to say 2017, and I have yet to fuck it up. As always, links in the description will take you to the 4-Job Fiesta website where you can make a donation to Child's Play Charity. Also in the description, you will find a link to my friend Eisen's channel. Don't show his channel some love. It took surprisingly little time for me to get the 4 reflect rings, so that's cool. I think maybe tops I spent 2 hours on it, which is pretty good considering some years, some runs, it takes quite a while. I also did a little research on a couple other items and I did run through this room, though as you can see I left the treasure chest alone. And the reason I went through this room, Maya, careful buffers. The reason I went through this room is because, while the Reflect Knights do appear everywhere in this place, there's less chance of running into bullshit, other than Reflect Knights, really, outside than there is inside. There's more inside enemies that are annoying, like those stupid neons that flash the party and make us all blind. Shit. Apparently, there is an item called the Kaiser Knuckle that I can get in Astoria Falls, which I can't really access yet, so no loss there. I mean, I could get to the general area, but the part that I need to get to is only accessible on the 3rd floor. But anyway, the Kaiser Knuckle makes the mug a lot stronger, which is, of course, highly desirable, so that's cool. Really, dude? You're just gonna be an asshole like that, huh? See, now I get to do this. And then I get to follow up with this. And then I get to punch you in the dick! That's who I am. That's what I do, Georgie. Right, bitch. Bloodsword, interesting. Not the most useful weapon, but nonetheless not horrible either. So, yeah, something tells me my very first lithograph is gonna be grabbing whatever fucking staff exists, because apparently there aren't nearly as many white mage weapons in this game as I fucking thought there were. I've fought a couple of these off-screen, none of them really on-screen, obviously. So I'll take them on now, just to show them off, and then I'll probably ignore them from this point on. Because, yeah, did that wrong. Well, fuck me then. So, finally saw Infinity War. I am, caught up now. Until, you know, today. Rather, tomorrow. This is going up on the 5th, because I didn't get it ground in time. These fuckers, these goddamn neons like to flash, and the witch likes to cast hold and sleep at the same time, so it's just not worth it. But yeah, this and the next episode are going up, just so that I can keep to something resembling a schedule. And I might do a couple more in advance. Not today. I'm not going to go today, but tomorrow morning, most likely, I'm gonna go catch Ant-Man and Wasp. Because, here's the thing, I'm a big fan of Ant-Man and Wasp, just in general. I mean, granted, this is Scott Lang and whatever the hell Pym's daughter's name. Hope, I think? Hope Pym? Maybe I'm confusing her with someone else. But either way, Pym's daughter is not Janet, and Scott Lang is obviously not Pym. But nonetheless, I like the characters of Ant-Man and Wasp, and I really think this could be a fun movie. So, to my fellow Americans, happy 4th of July, even though it's a day late. I did not celebrate it, but then again, I don't actively celebrate it. I don't have any issues with it. I'm not anti-American or anything. It's just, there are really 3 ways to celebrate the 4th of July, which is barbecues and family and beer, you know, which that's all one of the ways. And I don't have access to anyone with a barbecue, and I'm pretty sure the one person I know with a barbecue works today. Or yesterday, rather. I don't drink either, so that's fun. And my family's scattered all over the goddamn place. So that's off the table for me. Then there's blowing shit up. You know, fireworks, except I really am too poor to spend money on that shit. On something that's gonna blow up in 5 seconds, you know? Maybe 8 if it's got a long fuse. So that's off the table. And the final way being going to watch fireworks. Well, here's the thing. I'm in Florida. We have Disney World here. And Disney World kind of killed my ability to enjoy amateur fireworks. I can't do it. It's just not in me anymore, you know? I look at amateur fireworks as just that. Put on by amateurs. And if you've never been to Disney World, you don't know what I'm talking about. But Disney puts on a fucking show. When I go to the beach or go out to the park or something to see a display, it's just fireworks going up into the sky. There's fucking music and choreography when Disney does that shit. And lasers. And fireworks that literally turn night into day. So, I don't do the barbecue thing, and I don't drink. I don't have money for fireworks, and amateur fireworks just don't do it for me. And let's throw a 4th reason in there. I have 5 pets and live with another one. So there's 6 animals in this house, and I would really prefer for someone to be here with them. Even though they're not particularly spooked by the fireworks, it's nice to know that the human that they love, or in the case of the roommate's cat, also loves me, but trusts me, that one of us be here to reassure them that the fucking world isn't ending, you know? They're just pets. They don't know the world's not exploding. From their perspective, it very much goddamn is. So yeah, I don't really do the 4th of July thing anymore. It's just, I don't begrudge anyone the celebration. I understand the importance of the celebration. It's just that the trappings of the celebration don't really do it for me. But that being said, I had, in my own way, a very fun 4th of July. I went out, did some shopping in the way of food. Got a good amount of food here. I'm nice and full, I'm content. I got to play Star Trek Attack Wing online with a friend of mine and whooped his ass. It was fun. So, in my way, I had a very good 4th of July, and I hope that in your way, you have one as well. God damn it, another one of these assholes. Fuck, I'm visiting your ass. Really? Right off the fucking bat? You. Shit. Did one of you throw up, or was that the dog trying to bark? It's kind of sad that I can't tell which. Don't scoff at a dual cast. So I returned today's I almost said red box. I returned today's Gamefly game, which I had. It's called Blue Reflection. Now, here's the thing with Blue Reflection. I had a lot of fun with it. I genuinely think it's a fun game. But we're gonna... Oh... You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go with you on that. But here's the problem with Blue Reflection. It's a little magical girl game, which I don't think I've ever played outside of, you know, Sailor Moon, Super Nintendo. Well, I played Ray Earth as well. But outside of Sailor Moon and Ray Earth on the Super Nintendo, I don't think I played any magical girl games. It's not in years. But it's fun, it's got a good story, it's not translated to English. I mean, the text is, but not the dialogue. But it's still fun. The problem is, there are, apparently, long stretches of story where you can't save. You just gotta deal with shit. And the problem is, my allegedly ideal time to play this is at night when my friends and I do shit, or I'm practically asleep or something. So I haven't been able to play it at night. And I can't play it during the day, even though the roommate's gone for long periods of time. Because at any moment, he could come home and say, hey, I need you to get off there in 5 minutes. And my response is, I don't know when I can save. So as much fun as Blue Reflection has been, I've only really played it for a brief sit-down time once, and just held on to it for a month. Why did you hold on to it for a month, Kyrix? Well, I did know I was going to be not throwing it out, per se, but throwing it out. I'd be returning it. I knew that much. But I waited until the start of the month, because, for whatever reason, despite the game blatantly being out already, highly resistant to that shit. Despite the game rather blatantly being out already, Gamefly has decided that Jurassic World Evolution, which is the Jurassic Park simulator, doesn't come out until this month for the PlayStation 4. I don't think that's because it doesn't come out for the PlayStation 4. I think it's because, for whatever reason, they just didn't have a copy. So, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hold on to Blue Reflection until it's time to send it back in and get JPE, or JWE. And that time has come. And I was hoping that I would find time to play me some Blue Reflection, because it is a fun game. But it's basically something I'm gonna have to wait until I get my own PlayStation 4 to play. Because, you know, just finding time to play it is kind of a bitch. But yeah, it's in the mail, or at least it's clipped to the mailbox. It'll go out today, that is to say, the 5th. And with luck, I'll have my copy of Jurassic World Evolution on it. And if not, then I'll have the next released game in my box on the way. Either way, good shit happens. Good shit's heading my way. But there's that. Got the freebies this month, and I'm a little disappointed. Oh, yeah, I'm not a little disappointed. I'm severely disappointed with the freebies I got this month. Call of Duty Black Ops is one of them. Black Ops 3, that is. Now, I'm sure that's a fantastic game, but I'm not a shooter guy. And it's the PS4 version to boot, so it's something I can only play when the roommate's out of the house. So, yeah, it kind of limited my ability to enjoy that game. And then on top of that, there's Heavy Rain, also on the PS4. So again, I can't even enjoy that privacy in my room. You know, that's the saying of it. I don't necessarily, I want to enjoy that game privately. No, I can't just, on my own time, play it. You know what I mean? Alright, we're about to lose her, so let's get that going. Get that going, get it flowing. I was just about to say, it'd be truly fantastic if I could kill him before one of us dies again. But I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I played Heavy Rain once before, actually. I rented it for the PlayStation 3, and I got through somewhere between 5 and 20 minutes of it, and it just dragged ass like a dog with worms across the carpet. But less entertaining, you know? It was boring as fuck, and I could not get into it. So... And the other games, I don't even remember what they're fucking called. They're just those little throwaway games that PlayStation... It's like, no one's buying these, let's give them away, you know? So yeah, that's just how that works. But nonetheless, I've got some freebies. I got my freebies. They suck, but I've got them. I also bought some games because they were on sale. I bought Mega Man Legends 2 to round out my Mega Man Legends Let's Play that I plan to do at some point. Because now I've already done Tron Bonne. I own Legends 1 already, and now I own Legends 2. Problem is, PlayStation won't let me just get something less than $5. I gotta put $5 minimum on the card. So rather than just have that money hanging there, which probably would have been the smart thing, I want the money to do something, so I grabbed another game. I grabbed Vagrant Story, which I've played in the past. I don't remember being a huge fan of it, but I didn't really hate it either. But fuck it, I own it now. It cost me $3. It's not that bad a sale, really. Spent $5.98. I spent $6 on 2 PlayStation games that I own all the time now. But, yeah, that's that. It really... Maybe it's just because I'm better at games now, or maybe it's just because of the size of the Super Nintendo games, but this game feels so small, especially when you're recording it, because shooting through that took less than 20 minutes from start to finish. When you cut out my 2 hours of grinding time, you know. Gonna fast forward. Now, there are a couple other things I want to do first, before I go to the cave. Plus, I'm not going to go to the cave, or I'm not going to do the cave in this episode. But, that being said, I've got the reflect rings. I don't really remember there being anything else for the rest of this game that I need to grind for. I mean, I've got 4 reflect rings, I've got 4 angel rings, I've got 4 coral rings, I've got 4 flame rings. And when it comes time to get my running shoes, I can just buy 4 of those. Also, I got a couple of these just from stealing shit. A couple other things too, like I got a lot of Warhammer stuff, as you can see. See, I got some goodies. All the way to that place on the left. I'm reasonably sure that leads me to it. Sell me sticks. Don't care about your bullshit. I want to buy a stick. Stick just like this one, in fact. Sell me sticks. Hell, this is probably the place I get the running shoes. I don't remember what the place is called, and I didn't really look what this was called. Motherfucker. No, I don't really need that weapon because it's not ranged. I really like keeping her in the back row. I mean, yes, her damage suffers a little bit for it, but I think it works out in the end. Both have one of those. They can both have those. No, I like theirs. These two. Okay, we're gonna do this first. Just check. Yeah, the magic sucks. Defense is only up 2. But say, why did you take the power armlet off? Then I remember. Since he's kind of my prime hitter, I kind of need him to be as strong as humanly possible, really. Alright, let's get rid of some of this excess, because there's a lot of that now. Obviously, I stole a bunch of those. None of these. Katana. Those. Nope. And I think I've got more money than I came here with, so that's good. There is a spell store, and it's up here. White magic, please. Give it a white stuff. No. But there is new magic here, that's a plus. That's a plus and a goddamn half. Yeah, I've been needing some new spells. What I got isn't quite cutting it anymore. What else? We have that one cave that I've been to, obviously. That's the shrine in the middle. What's up here? Is this a thing? Actually, come to think of it, this is the place I'm gonna go. No, that is it in the middle there. Never mind. So what's up here then? What's this place? I mean, I'm gonna rest here, obviously. I got a little beat up in the previous episode. So I'm gonna stop here, but recording will continue. So see you next time, everyone. Bye bye.